everyone, welcome back to my channel. Raenelle-Lee here. If this is your first video, hey, and if you are a regular subscriber, welcome back to my channel. Y'all, today I'm going to get into like a deeper topic here on my channel. So first of all, this video was like recommended a while back, but I've just taken some time to do it. And then yesterday I decided to put up a poll on my channel. I was like, okay, do you all want to see this video or this video? And majority of you guys chose for me to give you all some tips about confidence, and so as you all can tell by the title, that's what we're gonna do today. So let's just get into this video, girl.
Ask me how I do it, I just stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. Ask me how I do it, I just stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. Really, it ain't nothing to it, I just stick to the plan.
Alright, so as you all could tell, I have on no makeup. I'm like bare face. I mean, I'm moisturized. I feel like one of the main things in this world these days is being compared to people who have on like a real nice filter and a lot of makeup that makes their face look like as I wear makeup as well. Under like all the makeup and the filters, I feel like it's very important for you to love yourself like this, and not only just like the physical part but also what is within. I don't expect you to just be confident after this video, but hopefully it will help you all to reach that point eventually. Okay, so let's just go back real quick. Now, I've always been the type of person to like taking pictures and to like taking little selfies and stuff like that. Like, I've always been that type of person, and if I could get back into my high five account, I will definitely go back in there and show you some of the pictures that I would have up on like my high five back in the day. You know, I just always thought that I was that ish, you know. I went to an all-girl primary school, Arima Girls RC, big up yourself real quick. Did SCA, and I passed for an all-girls secondary school, which was Providence. A lot of people don't know that I actually went to Providence for a year. Big up to Providence as well. And then I went to St. George's College. Basically 8 years of my life spent in just being around girls. When I went to St. George's College, it was very awkward for me. Like, I wasn't accustomed being like around boys. I didn't know how to act around boys. I was just very, very shy, because I know like the opposite sex has a lot to do with like how you think about yourself, even though it should not be like that. But let's just be honest about that real quick, like, you know. So when I went to St. George's College, there was this guy who, you know, he liked me. I say like because I feel like back in them days, like, I mean, I guess it's like, okay. So he liked me or whatever, but I was very, very shy when it comes to like the opposite sex. So I would talk to him on like Facebook. And when I say talk to him on like Facebook, like real cool, like just not on no kind of lovey-dovey vibes. We would just be like real cool on Facebook and stuff like that, and real cool on high five. But then when it comes to like speaking to him in like person, I was never that type of person. I was very, very shy, and I was just like closed off. So I was, you know, like he would be calling me to talk to me in person, like in school, and I just was not like, I just didn't know how to be that type of person. So he made a comment one day, I guess judging from like my Facebook and my high five and stuff like that, and he was like, "You are so immature and vain." And that is one of the things that I want to talk about, right? Oftentimes, people always think that complimenting yourself and loving yourself equates to you being pompous and being full of yourself and vain. And it should not be like that, but that is how society is. But my first tip today is that you need to compliment yourself more. And I know complimenting yourself literally has nothing to do with like taking pictures, but I said all that to relate to like you loving and complimenting yourself is an issue in society today. Why is it that you are allowed to compliment other people, but from the time you decide to compliment you and you decide to look at yourself as like that-ish, it becomes an issue? Like, why? We need to normalize complimenting ourselves. You should never feel bad for like posting up a picture on social media and putting a cute caption, just like basically bigging up yourself. Why do we think it's okay for people to compliment us even self, but when it is we compliment ourselves, it is taken in like a negative light oftentimes? No, honey, you need to compliment yourself. You need to look in the mirror and you need to tell yourself that you are that. Look at your favorite celebrity today and give that person compliments. Why do you like that celebrity? Why? And I'm talking about not just physical, but also inside. Like, what is it about that celebrity do you like? List it out on a page, write it down, and then what I want you to do is reverse all those compliments and put it onto you. So that's what I want you all to do for me today. Make sure get that list and take all those compliments and bring them right back to you, because you deserve that. You deserve that. Point number 2, love yourself. Now, a lot of the times people think that because you have certain flaws that you cannot love yourself, and I just don't get that, because I don't understand why it is I could have flaws, like I don't like my legs. I hate my legs, like it's jiggly, it's not firm. I don't like my legs, but why am I going to hate myself because I don't like my legs when I like my smile? Like I am not going to hate myself because society thinks that I am too fat to love myself. You feel me? There's nothing that another human being could tell me about myself that I don't already know about myself. Why? Because I've embraced my flaws. And a lot of people don't like to embrace their flaws. Some people are so overconfident that they can't even see their flaws. You understand? But you need to see those flaws. You need to embrace those flaws. And when another person tells you something about those same flaws, you already know, so that is not going to bother you. What you need to do is love yourself while working on your flaws. I can love myself while exercising. I can love myself while making a smoothie. I can love myself. You know why? Because there's so much more to me than what you hate about me. And even what I hate about me. I love my smile. I love my personality. Sis, I love my booty. So I have so many things that I could love about myself that my flaws, no ma'am, it's not going to get to me. But I'm going to work on them. I'm working on my flaws, but I'm loving myself while I'm working on my flaws. And that's what you need to do. Y'all, comparison. Comparison is one of the biggest things in society today. In 2020, social media has made us feel like the worst ever. And social media is a really, really good thing in my opinion. But today, one of the bad and one of the negative effects of social media is the fact that people want to compare themselves to the models that they see. And I hate that I do this, but like the models that you all see on social media, the IG body, the influencers, like you all compare yourselves, we all compare ourselves to these people on social media, which is natural because guess what? They have made themselves into the type of person that they think is perfect. But bear in mind that you are comparing yourself to someone who spent money to have themselves look like that. I had a picture that I posted up on Instagram recently, and yeah, I use filters as well. I'm not ashamed to say that I use filters as well. I love myself, but I do use filters, and this filter had me looking snatched. I had like a highlight. I had on like lashes, but the lashes that came with that filter made me look like I had so much more lashes. Like, I was on point. Honey, you need to love yourself for who you are. Why are you... And there's a difference. There's a difference between comparing yourself to other people and being inspired by somebody else. I have like this girl saved on my phone in terms of like how I want to look. Because you all know I'm trying to be on this health journey. And I have like an image that I use to kind of motivate me. So I use that as an image. So I'm inspired by that person, but I'm definitely not going to compare myself and hate myself because somebody is actually working hard to look how they look. There are actually people who exercise and look like that. And me with myself who ate pizza last night is going to come and say, I want to look like that and hate myself, but I'm not even putting any work. We literally need to stop comparing ourselves to other persons. You need to love yourself. If there's something, for example, I don't like my legs, I know I need to work on my legs, I'm going to cycle. So I know what I need to do to get to where I want to be. But as I said previously, I'm not going to hate myself because I don't look like somebody I'm comparing myself to on social media who is actually A, putting in the work, or B, went under the knife to get the body that they have. I'm not going to do it. I'm sorry, I'm not going to do it. I don't deserve that, okay? I'm undeserving of such. The next thing that I think is really important in terms of just loving yourself and being confident and just increasing your self-esteem is to have a day for self-care. Like, self-care is so important, and I think it's so related to loving yourself and just having that, like having your self-confidence. Beauty Goes Titi is, it's a group with a lot of content creators in it, and they were basically asking us to say how we feel the most beautiful. And in that video, I told them that on a Sunday, self-care Sundays as I call it, when I have finished my facial routine, my hair is deep conditioned and they're like in big fat juicy twists, and I could just put on my bonnet, my nightie, that is when I feel like the best. Like, it's when I feel most confident, because to me that's when I take off everything and I really spend the time to take care of myself. And I think that self-care is so important in you loving yourself and being confident. Take the time to wash your hair and pamper yourself. Like, it doesn't have to be an expensive pamper routine. Like, for me, my pamper routine is very, very basic. Whatever you think that you need to do to really feel relaxed and to really love yourself, do it. It is so important, and I feel like you deserve to do that for yourself. You deserve to take a day to do these things for yourself. Have a self-care day. Dedicate a day just for your self-care. You'll thank me later. It is so important. And when you take care of yourself, you just start to love yourself more. And you don't have to put on makeup to do that. You can take care of yourselves however you want to take care of yourselves. But to me, this really, really helps and it really aids in you developing like more confidence and increasing your confidence. So the next thing that I think is really, really important in discussing confidence is the fact that a lot of us depend on other people to give us our self of confidence. And Dario and I was having a conversation yesterday, and he was basically saying that a lot of people look for approval on social media, so much so that if they put up a picture and they get like 3 likes, they feel bad about themselves and they decide to take down that picture. Why? Because they are looking for people to approve whatever they post. Why do we feel like that? We need to stop depending on other people to tell us that we are confident or to approve us, because guess what? People come in your lives for a season and then they leave for a reason. And when they leave, you need to make sure that you are still confident about yourself and that you still love yourself. You know, when Dario be like,
girl, you look good.
Like, he gasses me up and say, you know, like,
You're beautiful or whatever.
You know, you feel good. But it doesn't mean that if he does not tell me that I will not feel good about myself. So what you need to do is stop depending on other people to really tell you that you look good. So yes, those are my tips for today. These are the things that I kind of practice. I love speaking good to myself. I always compliment myself. I love taking time for self-care. I'm going to admit I have my days where I don't feel 100% confident, and sometimes I just need to like pick up myself and be like, Raenelle, you are better than this. And I think that one of the most important things is that people think that they are undeserving of self-love, and I feel very bad that people feel like that. But you are not undeserving of it. It doesn't matter what you have done in your past. It doesn't matter what you went through. Don't ever think that you are not deserving of your self-love. Like, that is what you are deserving of. You are deserving of loving yourself. You are deserving of speaking nice words to yourself. You are deserving of a day where you just take care of yourself. You deserve that, and you don't deserve anything less. Keep your standards high, honey pies. Keep your standards high. Leave some positive comments below. Let's be inspired by each other. Always remember that you are deserving of love. And I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If you have made it this far and you are not yet subscribed to my channel, you love what you see, and therefore, oh my god, I mean, come on, just give me the little subscribe. I think I'm deserving of that as well. I will see you guys in the next video. Later.